What up, folks? It's your boy SBX doing it again one more time. This topic I want to talk about the whole purpose of having a crush. Now, the reason why I thought about this is because this is like another Love Chronicles shit, you know. And I forgot to mention, y'all, I appreciate y'all if y'all heard my podcast, my SBX podcast radio. I appreciate some of y'all who was listening to it. I'm still trying to get into the game of podcasting, you know, because it seems cool to me where you talk about stuff just like how I talk shit about my things about life and hip hop or the YouTube world and putting it on the podcast radio world, you know. So the whole object, well, like I said, before I even get to the topic, the whole object is to bring people to hear me and understand, you know, and to, make y'all wonder about life and how you view it and if you can relate to it. But anywho though, folks, I want to go ahead and talk about the whole concept of having a crush. Now, true love do prevail, I'm not gonna lie, but it depends on who you with, who you feeling, and how that's going to work out. Now, in perspective, really, I have to say that the reason why you have the term called crush is because, it's like you're feeling somebody, rather if it's the moment or you've been in love with this person for like a long time, rather if it's like a girl at your school, rather if it's like a girl at your job, rather if it's your best friend, things like that, rather if it's your neighbor or whoever it is, you know what I mean? So I have to really say though, it's like having a crush, it's like the word crush, it's kind of like saying that there is a chance that you are going to get crushed. And most likely every time when people have a crush on somebody, your crush doesn't really love you or feel the same feelings back to you, and it can be just straight platonic or just some other bullshit. Now, if it's just your best friend per se, and he or she puts you in the friend zone, because realistically, I always talk about it for a man's point of view, but I try to make it on both man and woman's perspective. Because realistically, when you think of friend zone, it's like an asylum for guys who are in love with their best friend, who's a female or a girl per se, that she's just your friend, that either doesn't know that she likes you, but she just view you as a friend, or she knew she liked you, but she still puts you in the friend zone category or the brother zone, and that's like the black hole. But anywho, though, folks, your crush, it's like you're having a crush. It's like a Pandora's box. You don't know what you're getting yourself. It's just like heads or tails. Either heads, you're gonna make it, or tails, it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's all about the fate, and realistically, you can always rely on the conversation. You can rely on how the way she treats you. But it's just that rather if you're a man and rather if you're a woman, both people do things differently. Like, even if they flirt with you, they're going to say some bullshit like, I'm just only feeling you as a friend, or some other shit. Like a self-esteem boost type shit. And that's something that is really wrong on that note. So, the whole point is having a crush. What I'm trying to say is this is not regarding to the friend zone, but having a crush is like someone you like for the moment, or someone you've been liking for a while, but it really all depends on how your fate is, because there are some times that people really pursue the relationship with their crush, and there are some who don't. Because when they have a crush on somebody, though, it's like it's a funny analogy how you call it a crush, where it could be, I'd rather call it like a love interest. I mean, a crush is what's really common, what we call it, but I feel like the word love interest, it means somebody you're feeling, somebody you have legitimate type of feelings and love for, you know, but at the moment it's really platonic, you know, it's like platonic feelings about it. So all I have to really say is that, you know, having a crush is like playing Russian roulette with your heart. And if it's something that really, like for instance, like the bullet, it could be two things. It could be the love is there, or your heart was gonna be broken. That you gonna die when that person breaks your heart. So, you know, I can't give you a good legitimate metaphor, but use it however you want to use it. So I can put in 2 words of having a crush where the bullet represents either the pain or the love. You know what I mean? So if you spend, like you have a revolver, and this is like your crush, and you spin, and you trying to push your luck, you're trying to provoke that, and once you put that revolver into your head, rather if you don't get nothing, but or when you hit that, when the bullet hits your temple, like pow, if it hurts, that means your crush really broke your heart, and she broke your heart for whatever reason. Like I said, rather she's not feeling you, rather she's playing you, etc. And nobody wants their emotions to be fucked with. You know, nobody wants their heart to be broken. You know, and a lot of people, including me, have been there, done that, and vice versa. You know, but what I can say is, it's like some people are not really ready to admit their feelings to their crush, is because people are afraid of rejection. And you see so much rejection than you do with success. Because the first thing, rather if you're a man or a woman, because okay, a man, like I said, if there's a hot, gorgeous woman who like you, and she seems like she's everything that you want, you can't pass that fucking down. You can't pass that shit down. But if a woman, like I said, a woman don't have to feel obligated to choose. You know what I mean? A guy just because he's nice to you. You know what I mean? Women don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? It's all about who she feeling the most. You know, that's how it is. Take it or leave it. But realistically, I'm trying to say to y'all is that if a woman don't choose you, it is your fate. Just suck it up like a man. Just suck it up like a woman. And deal with it. Hell, I've done with it too many times, my G. You know what I mean? Sometimes my heart is black. Sometimes my heart is like, I ain't got no heart. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it as like, bitch, fuck this shit. I got better things to deal with than fucking with your ass. You know, it depends on your attitude. Because some niggas can't take rejection, some niggas do. But either way, you're not getting that person. So it is what it is. Like having a crush is like playing Russian roulette. It's like gambling. And it's like playing Pandora's box. You don't know what you get until you open up and then you realize, and even you have to ask your crush or play fucking detective with that person. Say, hey, do you like me? You know, and then they have the little fucking, do you like me? Check yes or no type shit. You know, the answers is there. I mean, hell, the real answers is the fucking actions. Actions speak louder than words. You can't rely on people say, I love you, but they don't show it in a way. They gotta say it and they have to mean it by both verbally and physically and spiritually about how you love somebody, you know? But yo, this love shit is getting me hungry. I'm about to eat. And it's like fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. I just came back from the fucking club. Like I said, I've been in it, like I said in my video. But anywho, folks, I'm done here, yo. Y'all know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe. SBX, I'm out. Peace.